Hello friends, today our lecture is on income from other sources. I've already pre-written the notes. I just need to explain you because this chapter is no need for me to explaining you anything in detail. If there is anything, I'll show you. So don't copy now. First listen. There are this four types of incomes and this one side income. What is income from other sources? This income from salary is from salary. Income from house property is from house property income. Income from capital gain is any sale of capital asset that we have learned the definition. If the capital asset is sold and there is a transfer of capital asset, then only capital gain is incurred. And income from business profession. Business profession means like a CA firm or business and profession. Business means business, you know what business is, and profession means CA profession or lawyer or any other profession. So income from that profession, firms and all. Income from other sources means the income is not defined, the sources of income is not defined. It might come from any sources. It might come as a gift, it might come as a composite rent, or there are many that we'll learn in this chapter today. So let's start with gift of money. At times we get gift of money from our relatives, from our friends, for various ceremonies like birthday celebration, a religious ceremony, naming ceremony, and there are many ceremonies celebrated in India. So at times there is a trend of people giving you an envelope of 101 rupees or 501 rupees or 1001 rupees. So such gift of income, whether that gift is taxable or not taxable, that we have to study, because we are not earning it, so we don't need to pay tax on it. That is the usual thinking, that is the usual tendency of a normal common man to think, but that is not so. There is a provision for that gift of money. Even though it is a gift, you haven't earned it, you don't want to pay tax on it, but still you have to pay tax if it falls outside the provision. So what is the provision? Let's learn. Full exempt. Write this code afterwards. First let me teach. Rum. The code name is Rum D. Hutley. Rum D. Hutley. RUMDHTLI. Fully exempt means the gift of money received from these peoples, that is relative, universities, marriage, death contemplation, hospitals and medical institution, trust and charitable institution, local authorities, inheritance and will. So you're understanding it, I feel. Relatives means, what does relative is? So there is a chart for relative that I'll show you. First, understand excluding relatives. University of Maharashtra, University of Delhi, or a CA institute has provided some cash gift to you. Such gifts are totally exempt. They won't be considered in the calculation if it is taxable. Sorry. Marriage is such an act that is conducted once in a lifetime of an individual. There are cases that people do two or three marriages, but it is the exemption is given for marriage. At marriage there is reception. If you know, people come and give you 100 rupees, no one gives 501 1001 rupees as an envelope. So such gift that we earn, or they provide you with jewelries, rings, earrings, and other things like washing machine, fridge, cookers, and what else, mixer grinders, and many things the relatives come and give you at the marriage. So such income, such gifts that we earn from the marriage ceremony, that are not at all taxable. Death contemplation means during the death of a person, the person says someone that the property will transfer to his name. So such property transferring to a particular person who is not a relative, like if someone is dying, suppose Mr. A is dying, and during the time of his death, Mr. B was there with him. Mr. B supported Mr. A because Mr. A did not have any family members, but he had a huge sum of property with him. So during that time, Mr. B supported Mr. A. He took him to hospital. He did whatever was necessary for him. So Mr. A got happy on Mr. B, and Mr. A told Mr. B that my property will be yours after my death, and such thing is like a will, but it is known as death contemplation, because during the time of death, Mr. A is saying to Mr. B, my entire property will be yours. So that is known as death contemplation. Hospital and medical institution. The gifts, cash gifts received by an hospital and medical institution. Medical institution, that you can understand. What is hospital? Many a times hospital also provides gifts to the doctors, the nurses, ward boys, and they provide the gifts. So the gift can be in any manner. It can be cash gift. It can be it can be non-monetary gift also. So I hope you understand what hospital and medical institution is. Trust and charitable institution. At times the trust also and charitable institution also provides gifts to individuals for good work. Bravery awards are given. Then if you scored good percentage in your boards, the NGOs, the charitable trust provide you with a gift of suppose 1001 rupees for encouraging you to study more hard and become a good citizen. Such gifts are exempt. Local authority, the local authority providing gifts to the individual. For example, the cricket players of Mumbai, if they perform well and if they make a century in an IPL, the local authority puts the board of a particular area in which that player used to live and encourage and shows his name in that banner and gives gifts to him like 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees to encourage him to play more well in the upcoming games. So local authorities. Inheritance and will, I don't think I need to teach you all, but still inheritance and will means the family property that transferred to a son or daughter after the death of the parents. That is inheritance will. I hope you understand what is this. The gift from all these sources are 100% exempt. You don't need to pay any tax. A small hint. What people usually do in these marriages, I shouldn't say this. During these marriages, the entire money turns white. I hope you understand by saying this much only. That's enough. I don't need to explain you all what does marriage can do. Others aggregate. If other than Ram D. Hutley, aggregate up to rupees 50,000 fully exempt. What do you mean by aggregate up to rupees 50,000 is fully exempt? The aggregate up to fully exempt is if you have earned other than this, if you have earned from these sources also, that will be exempt. But other than all these sources, if the total in the year for the financial year 14 and 15, that is our previous year, and our assessment year is 16 and 17, I'm sorry, 16 and 17. So in the previous year 15 and 16, and SEC has earned an income of 52,000 from income from other sources, but it wasn't a part of Ram D. Hutley. So aggregate amount up to rupees 50,000 per annum fully will be exempt. Since the income has crossed 50,000, that is, it is 52,000, the otherwise taxable aggregate value. That means from 0 to the amount, that means entire 52,000 will be taxable. No, it won't be taxable like this 52,000 less 50,000. It is not that way. You have to tax the entire amount that you have earned as a gift of money. So I hope you understand what is this. Now, what is relatives? You can't say I got a gift from a relative of my mother's sister, grandmother's daughter, and such other persons. From that, she's also a part of my relative, so I won't be paying tax on this. So it is not so. There is a specific criteria given by the finance ministry or the institute of ICAI that these people only will be liable for exemption if you receive gift from them. So who are they? This is the most important chart you should know. Relatives includes if individual's father, mother, lineal ascendant means individual's grandparents, that is father and mother. Individual's brother and his spouse, lineal descendant, that is individual's son or daughter, sister, his or her spouse, father, brother, his spouse, father's sister, her spouse, mother, brother's spouse, sister, sister's spouse. What does spouse means? If brother, then her wife. Sister means her husband. Spouse means the life partner. If only this is there, then only allowed. If the income, that means the gift, is received from the spouse, individual spouse, then her father, mother, lineal ascendant and lineal descendant, as well as her brother and sister and their life partners will be allowed as their relatives. Only from these sources the income, that means the income of gift that is coming, is exempt. If brother, spouse, sister, then the gift receiving from the spouse sister is not exempt, it is taxable. So I want you all to copy this. Please pause the video and copy. I hope you have copied this much. Copy relative. I hope you have copied this also.